Hello, my beauties! You know what's terrible? It is terrible to look pregnant when you're actually not, especially to a point where strangers congratulate you on the street, but all you really did is either overeat or you're on your period. Actually, for those who are lactose intolerant, you might also experience bloating, but of course there's also the gas and the pain, and apparently over 90% of Asian Americans experience that because they can't tolerate dairy, but that's another topic. Now first, let's talk about bloating. Bloating is a result of overeating, excess gas in the stomach, and of course period cramps. Most common is when we notice stomach being bigger after a heavy meal, feeling super gassy, and then obviously there's the PMS, which is a whole different story. Half of our stomach is actually filled with swallowed air, and the stomach bloats up from gas produced by the bacteria in the intestines to digest the food that we ate. Of course, the more difficult it is to digest the food, the more gas your stomach will produce. So not only do we want to look better in clothes and not to be mistaken for carrying a child, we also don't want to feel bloated because it's not a good feeling. So here we go. Today I'm going to share with you my 7 tips on how to debloat. Number 1 is drink a cup of hot water with lemon every morning when you wake up. Not only is it going to wake you up, it's also going to wake up your stomach. And it's also great to drink it during or after a meal. The lemon contains a ton of vitamin C, and due to the sourness, it helps to produce saliva, which will aid in the digestion process. Number 2 is avoid drinking coffee, milk, soy for breakfast. Switch it to almond milk, which doesn't actually contain any dairy, or yogurt with probiotics, and not the ones with a lot of sugar and corn syrup and all that stuff. The probiotics in the yogurt is good for bacteria that helps your stomach feel better and digest the food better. Number 3 is avoid consuming carbonated drinks like sodas, especially when they claim to be diet, as those usually contain a ton of sugar. And of course, alcohol is out of the question. It will form gas in your stomach, but it also makes your face bloat. It is known that it has a combination of sugar and toxins in the alcohol that makes your body go a bit cuckoo. So instead, opt for ginger lemongrass tea. The ginger, although seems spicy, it's actually really a calming herb. It helps relieve gases and reduces intestinal activity. It also thins out the blood to increase blood circulation, so it's also effective in relieving pain. Number 4 is avoid eating greasy foods, especially fast food, as a combination of high sodium and grease will cause your insides to go a little cuckoo. Having said that, oil itself doesn't really cause you to bloat. It actually keeps you fuller for longer. However, if you do have irritable bowel syndrome and other related illnesses, the grease can actually trigger bloating. Same goes for fast foods or processed food that is high in sodium, as salt messes up with the water balance in your body and causes water retention in certain areas, hence making you feel and look bigger than you actually are. Number 5 is being the most common form of bloating that is actually swallowing air itself. It is important to try avoid chewing gum and eat slower. As I've mentioned in how to take care of your stomach video, the process of a digestion starts with chewing the food. If you chew your food longer and slower, you're helping your stomach and your intestines do all the hard work, making it more manageable for it to be broken down and absorbed by the body. Sometimes when you snort your food without actually chewing, you are risking the inflammation of your gastrointestinal tract, which will cause bloating, and as your body will do extra work to help combat that. Number 6 is berries. You got blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They're all high in water content, which helps flush out all your system, and it's rich in fiber, which can aid in moving the food through the intestines quicker, and it can also relieve constipation, which is one of the biggest causes in mild bloating. Number 7, last but not least, is meditation or sleep. A lot of the times, bloating can be caused by anxiety and stress. And meditation helps with not only blood circulation, but it also helps to clear the mind, and you'll find it can also assist in managing your stress and anxiety. Meditating for just 15 to 20 minutes a day will not only calm your mind, your stomach, but also your heart. And of course, you could always take a nap and rest your body. When you're sleeping, your body goes into rejuvenation mode, so it will help you fight against the causes that makes you feel bloated. A lot of times when you overeat, you go into like a food coma and all you want to do is sleep, right? Don't you feel less full and less bloated after waking up from a nap? And of course, I have to mention here that there are some severe cases of bloating where you will need to go seek medical attention to avoid it from getting any worse. Now I'm going to show you some pressure points to help you debloat. To locate the first pressure point, first find your belly button and then use 4 fingers, place it above your belly button, and then the first pressure point is directly above there. Press down firmly and massage for 2 to 3 minutes clockwise and anti-clockwise. You start to feel a little bit of ache and your mouth will start to water. It's a little bit of sour feeling, but this one helps to eliminate gas and also helps to deflate your stomach. The second pressure point is only 1 finger apart, so find your belly button again, and it's just 1 finger above your belly button is the next pressure point. Also press down firmly and massage 2 to 3 minutes. This one not only helps to eliminate water retention, but at the same time helps with any stomach ache you might have. Now the last pressure point is directly underneath. So if you find your belly button and use 4 fingers, measure directly underneath your belly button and the pressure point is right there. This one you also need to press down firmly and massage 2 to 3 minutes clockwise and anti-clockwise. This one will increase the activity of your intestines and help your body to eliminate fat a lot quicker. So that was my tips and some pressure points on how to combat bloating. If you have any other tips and tricks, share below because sharing is caring. You can always contact me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and now I'm also Snapchatting, so it's everywhere. I'm everywhere. And as usual, remember to subscribe for more videos and I will see you soon.